Hey you guys, it's your favorite little keto guru Diamond, and today is day 909 of my ketogenic journey, where I'm going to show you everything I ate yesterday, some not entirely as keto friendly as I thought, and I'll show you my macros. I will also show you my weigh-in like I do every single day. Also today I've got some drama to get into you with, and some logic and common sense just to make sure people really know the truth about certain things. Anyway, guys and dolls, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and definitely ring that bell for notifications when I upload every day so you can get my videos on time. Be the first. Say first down below, just so I know you commented first. I love that. It's so adorable. Anyway, I'm still a little sick. Can you tell? Let's chew the fat, y'all. It's 11:30. I'm breaking a 15-hour fast. It's only 15 hours a day, but yesterday was a very low-calorie day. So I'm having a Baconator with a slice of tomato. I'm going to put a pack of mayonnaise and mustard on it. I'm also having a side salad. I'm going to meet hubby for lunch when it's his lunchtime. It's just hard to eat this in the car, but I'm not eating all that lettuce. Alright, so I'm about to show you one meal that apparently is not very keto-friendly, which is funny because I used to have a lot. But this time when we had it tonight, we're heading to the gym, and I'm just having a hell of a time staying awake, so don't think it's very keto friendly. I already knew that it was a little higher carb than I was used to, but whoa, how you feel? Alright, so maybe not keto friendly for me, maybe okay for some. This is not our traditional keto meal. It's not something we normally have, but we decided we wanted to do something a little bit different today. So we've got 4 Oscar Mayer uncured hot dog weenies, 1 serving of Bunker Hill chili, 1 serving of double cheddar ragu. Very dirty keto meal. It's not a strict keto meal whatsoever. So if you're looking to have it, realize it might mess with you. I've got 192 grams of chicken fried in coconut oil, 3 servings of mayonnaise by accident, so 1 serving of cheese, half a serving of lettuce, and about a slice of tomato with salt and pepper. Yes, calories and macros for all that. There was a handful of pork rinds you didn't see but are listed in my macros. 2,779 calories, 26 grams of carbohydrates, 247 grams of fat, and 137 grams of protein. Considering yesterday was a very low eating day for like 800 calories or 900 calories, somewhere in there, this isn't unexpected. Plus, my workout is not listed here, and we were at the gym for about 2 hours. So I was trying to say that we've quit the 20-hour fasting every other day. The video cuts off too soon or cuts on too soon. Something like cut me off anyway. This one back here is due to have a baby by next Thursday, hopefully.
Oh, that's me.
They're going to induce her, they said. So yeehaw, we'll have a new grandbaby soon. Woohoo! You know, it's funny. My problems with old chick always happen when my kids are having babies. Do you notice?
No vlogging in my hotel room. I was going to say hotel room.
I hope it's not a hotel room, honey. I think they call it a hospital.
I hope it's... I love you.
Oh, you messed up my hair.
Oh, no, I didn't.
You messed up my hair bow.
Oh, hair bow.
Grow the 20-hour fasting every other day because hubby's having a hard time getting enough calories. So for right now, until we can get his calories up to where they need to be on the days we're not fasting, right now we probably don't need to be fasting. So it's probably a good thing regardless for me, because I really don't like the 20-hour fast. Because I've learned on keto you can eat well and lose weight, and it creates a healthy relationship with food that I don't mind having. So typically I fast 16/8, sometimes less, sometimes more, just depends on the day. Now, that being said, yesterday we tried those chili cheese dogs. Now, it's something I have used in the past, and initially they seemed to be working out pretty well for me. But as I used them, I started kind of noticing an uptick in weight, and I was like, well, maybe these aren't the best thing, because they're very, very dirty keto. None of the ingredients in that are really all that good for you. So I knew this, but we really wanted something a little different that wasn't super expensive yesterday, and we tried them. And instantly, man, I got sleepy, and I knew I had done made a mistake. So let's go ahead and get to the weigh-in portion. Yep, 170.8. I knew that food had messed with me. Alright, so I had a potty break and the weight did change, so let me show it to you. Still up, but not quite as far. It's 170.4. So yeah, I weighed in twice. after the first time I had to go run to the bathroom. I was like, oh, let's just check and see. So it came back down a little bit more. So yesterday I weighed 169.8. Today 170.4 because, like I said, I knew that meal had affected me, and that's okay. Luckily, right after that meal, we did go to the gym. We spent 2 hours there having a good time. And yeah, I actually really enjoy the gym. I just can't help but notice that since I've started there, the weight losses seem to slow down. Now, hubby says that, you know, and Thomas Lauer has said this, that you hold very little water while you're working out and you're on keto. However, I don't think so. I do think there's some water weight going on, but we'll have to see. It's only time is going to tell with what the workout is actually going to do to my body or not. But only going up 0.6 when I knew I was affected. I knew I was messed with. By the time I got home last night, I did check my ketones and they were fine. By the way, guys and dolls, there's been some misconception out there about what's accurate and what's not. Your blood ketone meter is far more accurate. See, I've used these before and used them in the same cup, knowing that I was in ketosis, knowing that I was fasted. 3 of the sticks said nothing. 1 said trace. This said 2.5. So that's a good level of ketosis. And my glucose levels were down. So I was definitely in a great state of ketosis. The ketone strips are notoriously scientifically proven to be relatively inaccurate. The type of ketones this registers, you urinate out fast and you burn off pretty quickly. And over time, you stop even creating them. So if you've been doing keto for a while now and you're using these and they're registering dark purple, it's either because you're in starvation ketosis, which means you're not eating enough, or you're dehydrated. So be very careful with these. If they're reading really dark for a very long time, you're possibly dehydrated or in starvation ketosis. Now, everybody's body's different. I don't want to tell you you're not just creating more of these because let's be real here. People are different. But that is your most likely culprit, and you might need to think about eating a little bit more or upping your fluid intake. So this is the more accurate one. This is the Keto Mojo. You don't have to get one of these. You don't need this or the sticks to do keto. I don't want you to think that. Judge by how you're feeling, how your weight is doing, how your clothes are feeling. If you feel great, that's great. If you do happen to want a Keto Mojo, though, there is a link below that lets you get 15% off the full kit. So I don't want you to miss out if you want one, but if you don't want one, you don't need one. And if you don't want to spend the money on it, you don't need it. There's also cheaper ones out there, cheaper versions. That's supposed to be the most accurate. But as far as testing your ketones are concerned, your blood ketone meter, much, much better of an idea, okay? So I just want to put that out there, make sure people know. Also, guys and dolls, I am wrapped up in a little bit of drama. And that's coming from the little bit of drama. I've got another YouTuber out there calling me trailer trash, calling me fat, saying I'm too fat to help people do keto because if I'm still fat, clearly I don't know what I'm talking about, apparently in this person's mind. The only people that are smart are skinny people. I don't get it. Apparently, just because I'm still a little pudgy, apparently my information is not accurate. But I check my science. I double, triple, and quadruple check my science in multiple sources. I don't go for one source. But that's another lesson too for you. Don't ever listen to one single person, okay? Even if you love Dr. Berg, check what Dr. Berry's saying about the same subject. Check what Thomas DeLauer is saying about the same subject. It could be off a little bit, and there could be somewhere in the middle that you need to research. So always do your own research and do your very best to know what you're thinking or know what they're saying, you know, because sometimes when they use a lot of the scientific jargon, it can get confusing. But brass tacks, everybody's body's different. And if people are talking terrible things about you, for one, you're going to have to really ignore them. But for two, when they just keep doing it and you didn't even know you were wrapped up in drama with this person yet, they start throwing dislikes your way. And I know that there's probably some people that watch my channel simply dislike it. I don't get that. But anytime I upset this one person, 5 dislikes the minute the video is posted, man. 11 dislikes the minute. He's mad. So anyway, she took them back when somebody said, hey, look at this. So she took like 5 back from 2 videos yesterday. it's been a whole thing with this lady, and we had drama like a year ago, and I'm hell-bent not to really get into it with her this time. The only time I'm really going to bring it up is when her information is very inaccurate, and I really just don't want people to think that information is true, because what she told people was that if you're not eating low calorie on keto, you're doing it wrong and you're following the wrong people. Or if your ketones aren't dark purple on the P strips, if the P strips don't work for you, you're not in ketosis and you're doing it wrong. That's not true at all. That's completely scientifically inaccurate. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that it's important. These key details are important. So check multiple sources, okay? Do your own research. I don't care what I say. I don't care what that person says. I don't care what that person says. Do your own research if something doesn't sit right with you. So now, today I've had enough of being called fat and trailer trash and all this nonsense and dealing with a very ugly personality. So I'm just going to wash my hands of it and not worry about it. But I'm still sick, as you can probably still hear. My voice sounded way worse before I started talking a lot. I actually did one other video where I kind of went off on a tangent, but it's like, you know what, this person's just really not worth it. They're really not. And they claim that, you know, all of my subscribers are rushing to her mentor, but they're not. One or two maybe, and that's fine. If that version of keto suits you better, that's fine. But I will say that eating low-fat keto is dangerous. You're not getting the vitamins and minerals you need. But it's up to you. If that's what you want to follow, that's your journey. Everybody's journey is littered with different debris. So if you want to do low-fat keto and potentially have vitamin and mineral deficiencies and get really sick, that's up to you. But there's only an 8-pound difference between me and this person. Only 8 pounds, but I'm too chubby to do whatever, right? But yeah, that person's lost 8 pounds more than me. I guess that makes them so much smarter, even though they don't seem to get the science behind any of it. Why am I still talking about this? I guess it's therapeutic, just gets it off my chest. But guys and dolls, don't let other people drag you down with their nonsense. I am no less than this person is, regardless if she lives in a big house and I live in a trailer, regardless if she has less loose skin. It doesn't matter. This is my journey in my life, and I'm living it. And I didn't even know I was wrapped up in drama with this person until I just very clearly was. And I was like, where does this come from again? But drama is as drama does, and if somebody has drama with their mama and daddy on Facebook, their aunts, their neighbors, their landlord, the people they were kind enough to invite into their home, they probably just dramatic. They probably just have drama with everybody, and that clearly seems to be the case. So, sorry for trying to be nice to you and get over it. You're ridiculous and evil, to be honest with you. But, hey, I'm just trailer trash. What do I know? Much love to you guys and dolls. Bye, y'all.